The battle for Varelia Prime was already lost, or so the Allied galactic forces believed. Exortac swarms had overrun the outer colonies. The insectoid species bred in hours, moved in waves, and fought without fear or fatigue. Their hive minds overwhelmed everything in their path. Captain Relthak of the Sarati Republic clutched his plasma staff as explosions rocked the command bunker. The walls trembled. Screams and static echoed through the comms. "We've lost the northern perimeter," a voice crackled. "We can't hold." Relthak slammed his fist against the console. "We asked for reinforcements 2 cycles ago. Where's the Council's fleet?" A young comms officer, feathers molted and charred, looked up from her panel. "We just received an encrypted response, sir. Reinforcements inbound." Relthak straightened. "How many ships?" She paused. "1. He blinked. "1? Against an entire swarm?" She hesitated. "It's Terran." The Exortac didn't fear much. But even they stopped when the Terran dropship pierced the atmosphere like a burning spear. It was unlike anything they'd seen, armored in black tungsten, moving faster than any Allied craft could. It didn't deploy drones. It didn't launch missiles. It landed. Hard. Right in the middle of the swarm. And then it opened. The first Terran to step out was massive, nearly 2 meters tall, clad in matte black armor scarred with old burns and claw marks. No insignia. No ceremony. Just a helmet with a red visor and a massive Gauss rifle slung over one shoulder. The second had no armor at all. Just a light exosuit, a cigar in his mouth, and a grin that didn't belong in a war zone. The third was silent, dragging behind her a crate marked with hazard symbols in 7 galactic languages. More followed. 11 in total. That was it. 11. Relthak watched from the command feed as the Terrans marched into the swarm without a word. Plasma fire lit the battlefield. Exortac bodies fell like wheat before scythes. The lead Terran, callsign Grim, moved like a force of nature. His shots never missed. His fists shattered chitin. He didn't speak. He didn't need to. The cigar-smoking one, Bishop, laughed as he deployed what appeared to be a sentient flame turret that sang jazz while it incinerated anything within range. The silent one, later identified as Rook, opened her crate. It wasn't a bomb. It was a creature, genetically engineered, and hungry. The Exortac ran from that thing. For the first time, they ran. Within an hour, the swarm was broken. Within 2, it was in full retreat. Within 5, Varelia Prime was cleared. Relthak met the Terrans outside the ruined bunker. He expected protocol, maybe arrogance, at the very least a debrief. Instead, Grim just walked past him and muttered, "You're welcome." Bishop tipped an invisible hat and blew a puff of smoke in Relthak's direction. Rook didn't speak, just fed raw metal to her pet abomination and walked off. Relthak stood stunned. "You're not military?" Grim paused. "We're not council-issued, no?" "Then, who are you?" The Terran turned his helmet just enough for the visor to reflect the burning battlefield. "Deathworlders." Word spread fast. The council had sent 11 Terrans to a lost world and won it back in a day. Diplomats tried to explain. Earth is a Category X death world, they said. Humans are biologically unstable, emotionally volatile, and psychologically unpredictable. What they didn't say was that humans had no hive mind. No coordination. They didn't always follow orders. But they adapted. They thrived in chaos. They turned pain into progress. Loss into fire. And they fought not for territory, but for the sheer, unyielding refusal to lose. Weeks later, Relthak would receive a transmission. It was short. Text only. From an untraceable Terran node. "Next time you need help, don't ask for reinforcements. Ask for monsters. We'll come. HFY. Because when everyone else breaks under pressure, humans get creative.